Hello and welcome to the very first Your Guitar Tutorials video. Today we're going to be teaching you how to tune your acoustic guitar. Now it doesn't matter what kind of acoustic guitar you have, any brand will do. You need to first and foremost get yourself a tuner. This tuner is called a Snark tuner. It clamps onto the end of your guitar. They are on Amazon and they're about $7, and my personal preference is that I like it just because it clamps to your guitar. I find myself that I don't lose it as nearly as much as a guitar tuner like this, which is perfectly fine. And you would use this type of tuner for an electric guitar. They have inputs here that you can plug your guitar into, but this does have a microphone, so if your acoustic is not electric, you could still use the ambient room noise and it will go ahead and pick up the tones from your guitar. So any guitar tuner will do, just my preference is Snark. Okay, now I went ahead and changed the tuning on some of these tuners here. And first and foremost, obviously the first three here turn differently than the bottom three. And when you're first learning the guitar, sometimes you don't really know which way to turn the knobs. And a good tip that I can give you, for the first three, you always want to turn the tuners away from you. That will tighten them. So when you tighten, turn away. When you want to loosen, turn it towards you. And it's going to be the exact opposite for the tuners on the bottom. So if you want to go make the tone higher, you want to turn it towards you. If you want to make the tone lower, you want to turn it away from you. So again, it's just the opposite as the top three. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my tuner on here. And I'm going to go ahead and strum the first note. And as you can see here, it's a little sharp. So I want to go ahead and get that right in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it towards me, because that's going to make it go down slowly until I arrive right in the middle. And that's pretty good. But I did that on purpose, because you need to know what note you're playing. That was displaying a D, and it tells me what it is. So I know my first note is really an E. So I'm going to go ahead and strike that again. So that's a D. Even though I'm in the middle, that's the wrong note. I'm going to go ahead and go higher. And now I have arrived at the E. So I did that on purpose. Even though I thought I was the right note, I wasn't. You need to make sure that you're displaying the correct note string that you're playing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the A string. It's the next string. It is displaying an A, and that looks pretty good. The next string, it is a D string, and that looks pretty good too. The next string is a G. That looks pretty good. The B string, that looks pretty good. And the E string, and that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and mess up this G here. This is now playing an F sharp, it's displaying. So how do I make that go to a G? Well, if I know the alphabet, I know that A, B, C, D, E, F. F comes before G. So how do I make this go higher? I need to make it be a G. So I know that I need to put this towards me. And I just go nice and slow until I get to the middle. And now I've played a G. So if you know the notes on your guitar, and it's E, A, D, G, B, E, you can really tune your guitar fairly fast and fairly easy, even if you're just beginning. And again, if you don't know what string, what note you're playing, if this is showing some random note, just remember, do the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You'll never go wrong. So if you're at the letter B, and this is displaying a C, you need to go down. So think of it, tuning a guitar, as just going up or down. That's all the tips I have for you today on tuning guitar. Tune in for more episodes, and please like and subscribe to my channel.